Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got a neat little knife to do a review of today. This is the Vosteed Vallhund, and it is a knife designed by Ray Laconico, and I tend to enjoy Laconico's designs, and I've had several knives. In fact, I've got another one in the other room in there. I forgot to bring it in here. However, let's go ahead and get into this neat knife. By the way, this knife is on loan to me from FredTheLug. Really appreciate him allowing me to take a look at this knife, do the disassembly and cleaning videos, do the review and all that good stuff. So really appreciate him allowing that. This is a smaller knife, and let me get turned around correctly so that we can actually look at it in the common measurements of the United States here. We're looking at about 3 inches, maybe just a hair over for the blade length, and less than 7 inches for overall length. We're looking at, let's look at the weight. We'll get that here and get that tear it out, and we're looking at about 2.7 ounces for the weight, which is not bad at all. That's a good weight. This is, of course, titanium. The blade steel on it is S35VN. There it is. And there it is right there on there. You've got the Ray Laconico. You've also got the Vosteed there on the blade as well. So, all right, let's go ahead and compare it to some other knives that you may be used to. This is the QSP Penguin, and it's about the same size. CJRB Pyrite. Pyrite's going to be a little bit larger. Let's look next at the Demco Shark Cub, which is, again, somewhat similar, and actually probably a little bit shorter. Benchmade 940, of course, is going to be longer. Let's look at the couple of Vosteed, a couple more Vosteeds. Let's compare some Vosteeds to the Vosteed. That is the Porcupine, which is a bit larger, and this is the Acorn, which is going to be more along the same size as the Vallhund. And there we go, picking up the wrong knife again. All right, some larger knives. This is the Kaiser Militao and the Miguron Morial. Go ahead and set that Militao to the side. This is a fairly thin knife, so most everything is going to be much thicker. There it is against the Miguron Morial, and of course there it is. Kaiser Militao is going to be much larger. Let's look at some things that might be close to it. It's going to be a little bit thicker than that Shark Cub, and probably about the same as the Pyrite. There it is against the Penguin, so about the same as well. So kind of gives you an idea. In pocket, there's the profile. Penguin's actually going to be a little bit bigger. The Benchmade 940 is going to be probably thinner this way, but of course longer. Here it is against the Demco Shark Cub, which is going to be wider, of course. Let's look at the Acorn, probably the closest of the knives that I had on the table here to the same profile in pocket. Speaking of in pocket, let's go ahead and grab a pair of pants here and show you what it looks like in pocket. Goes in and out of pocket easily. You got a little bit sticking up there. Not deep carry, but not bad either. Just a simple pocket knife. And I got things rolling into the workspace here. All right. Opening methods on this particular knife. We've got the thumb studs there, of course, and then you've also got the front flipper. which works really well. I think I can probably, yeah, open it that way. So lots of opening methods on this particular knife, and the detent works really well for all of those. No lanyard hole on this knife, and the jimping on the knife is pretty much contained to that area here on top of the knife where you would use the front flipper, and also where you could put your kind of put your finger if you were really cramped up. This is a smaller knife. There it is in hand, and you can see just a little bit sticking out there on the end. Comfortable. It is comfortable. The one thing that I would say that I didn't like on this knife, besides the fact that it's a little on the small side for me, is the lock bar. Now, while it is chamfered out on both sides, there is a little bit of more lockup, I guess you could say, than what I would think should be proper for a knife this thin. Doesn't give your finger a lot of room there to get it your finger down in there, but that is just me, and otherwise works really good. The front flipper is fun to manipulate on this one, even though it is a somewhat smaller knife. So got to give it credit there. Price on this one I think is about $179, but you've got titanium scales as well as the S35VN, so have to kind of take that into account. This is like a stone wash, which I really like, and the finish on the scales itself don't look like it would tend to show up a lot of scratches or anything, so I really like that as well. Thumb stud knives are not my favorite, but I'm coming around on some of them. This one does reverse flick quite well. Lockup, we looked at that. It is over there a little bit, but no blade play side to side, up and down. Fits well in pocket. Nothing to shred your hand, so no complaints there. Otherwise, it's a smaller knife. It's not going to fit like be as comfortable as a bigger knife, and it's thin, it's small, but I would consider this to be more of like a gentlemanly carry knife that you would maybe carry if you didn't want to scare everybody by carrying something a lot larger. I do like this knife, but I don't know that I would necessarily recommend this unless you did need it for something like the like office carry or something like that. But I generally do like the knife, just not over the top, as they say about it. So there you have it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon, and thanks for watching.